Yes, sir. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Y'all already know what's going on, man. We got to get back in this algorithm, bro. Because one thing you know, talking about these bozos over here, that ain't gonna get us in the algorithm. So shout out to you too, man, for giving us a platform to where we can come do our thing. Yeah? We not gonna be here for a long time because we got shit that we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this money, man. We got a big journey ahead of us. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if YouTube gonna push us through the algorithm. If not, we know, man, we got to get back to these hot topics and these breaking topics, man. Talking about these losers gonna keep us left behind, man. As you can see, they not getting no views talking about us. So shit, man, we got to do something different and move on. So yeah, man, let's see what's going on, man. See what's going on, man.
What's done in the dark will come to light. And right now, Nolan Wells' friends are under Friday night football lights in Texas. Yeah, fam, we got the full CTO emergency call. Yeah, fam, and it's bad. I am going to play for you what was said. You tell me what you heard, then I'll tell you what I heard, and see if we can come to a middle ground. If we can't, I'll slow it all the way down for you.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out there.
Yeah, it's a hot slow.
CTO Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Okay. Let's go back. Did you hear it, fam? Let me tell you what I heard. I heard check his chest. I heard, is he dead? I heard her call out, Nolan? And oh my God. What they got to do with the boat sinking? Check it out. Listen very closely.
Yeah, I got to listen.
CTO Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
Damn, that's crazy.
Talk to me, family. Talk to me.
You say talk
what
to
we
me.
got?
Family. What we got?
Let's say you're the investigator.
Right now.
You on the case. We got an arrest coming or what? It's time for an arrest or what? It's time to identify the friends as suspects or what? Is it time for interrogation or what? No wonder they lawyered up. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So they left his body out
there. Let me slow it down for you.
They left his body out there. Oh, that's crazy. They left his body out there, man.
CTO Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
If you couldn't hear nothing else, you heard, is he dead? You heard that.
I ain't hear that.
Is he dead?
I got to listen to it.
You heard that.
I ain't hear that part.
Why would anybody be dead? The boat is sinking.
Yeah,
he didn't say somebody was dying. And why would anybody be dead on the boat?
Nah, for real though.
Come on, fam. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, fam.
I'm about to cook.
I'm about to cook.
Check out the more extended version of the 911 call.
Speaking, how can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All
You
right,
say
well,
he
let's get
don't
you
know.
going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right,
tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
The boat is sinking. If your boat is sinking, put yourself on the boat, fam. If your boat is sinking, who do you think is going to get there faster? The Coast Guard or a towing company? Better yet, if your boat is sinking, who is more equipped to save you, to rescue you? The Coast Guard or a towing company? You know, a towing company is not coming out necessarily for emergencies. But when you call the Coast Guard, they're coming in. They got boats and helicopters and all kinds, drones and all kinds of stuff. He said, no, we don't need them. He almost sounded like he was upset that she even asked him the question. No, we don't need them. You don't need the Coast Guard because the Coast Guard gonna ask questions. The Coast Guard's gonna ask questions. Yeah, man. Oh, man. I truly believe they killed that boy. And I believe he was dead on that boat. I thought it may have happened at the pool party, but now listening to this audio is irrefutable. It's there, it's right there. Why is she saying, is he dead? Why are they screaming out Nolan? Why? That don't even make sense. Unless they're watching somebody else murder Nolan on the phone. Is he dead? Nolan, oh, you feel what I'm saying, fam? Nolan was on that boat. Whoa, man, Nolan was on that boat. Also, you know, the guy who made the 911 call, they won't release his name. They refuse to release his name. Whoever he is, I bet you anything, if you go check his records, I guarantee he has disciplinary issues at school. I can guarantee you he's already been in trouble before with the police because he had a very nasty attitude. You calling somebody to rescue you, to help you, and you got an attitude. Come on, fam. And then, oh, you ain't heard the end of it. Wait till we're going to go down this rabbit hole a little bit further, and you'll hear the captain come in, and wait till you hear what the captain has to say. Oh, man. This is cold-blooded.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right, do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
He sounds annoyed. He's calling for help, emergency help. He sounds annoyed. He sounds like the person on the other end who's trying to render aid is annoying him.
North, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 30 degrees by 46.72.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Now he know all of that. He spit those numbers out just like that. But he can't count to 8. He can't count to 7. The amount of people that was supposed to be on the boat.
Right, looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We are sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs Harbor, or Fort Bayou Lawn.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Gotta jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay.
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
There's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
That's critical. You heard what he just said. Now pay attention to what Vicky says later on.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right, verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you.
This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee-for-service come up under Jerry.
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking, and he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Listen to how compassionate she sounds. This is even after being spoken to rudely.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24 footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said that Jerry. Yeah, he said,
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So.
Oh.
What the hell, bro? Oh man, y'all heard that? What the hell?
The boat was sinking. I thought the boat was sinking. So now the boat's no longer sinking. I don't know what that's about. The boat is sinking, so now it's no longer sinking. They'll call you. If we need you, we'll call you. Stand by, just in case. If we need you, we'll holler at you. It is absolutely amazing how they interact with each other. And how they're, yeah.
I'm guessing that they may have figured it out, because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and their boat won't crank.
Yeah, they're in a panic. He's saying the bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, I get it. The kid, he just doesn't understand.
She says he's just a kid. Well, she got the K part right, but it don't stand for kid.
He said don't stand for kid.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to. If you want to, we're so tied up right now. We can't really do any non-member jobs right now.
Is Jerry a member? Did you find out if he was a member or not?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's his boat or what. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But yeah, transfer the kid over. I'll talk to him, and then I'll call his grandpa back as well.
All right. And did you want me to look up Jerry's membership number or anything like that to see if he's up? I know you guys are
You can try this cell phone number.
Yes, sir.
Vicky says something that was interesting. After the caller told her there was nobody on the boat over 25, she told the captain that it appeared that everybody on the boat was 18 years or younger. And what about that long pause after she asked the caller how many people was on the boat? What about that? And when he finally answered, you would think that he was pausing, if he was going to pause, to give a head count. When he finally gave a head count, he said, seven. Is it seven? What the hell is like seven? You're on a boat. You see everything. You're in a small boat. You can see everybody that's on the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7 of us. If I'm in an emergency situation, I'm gonna be as detailed as possible so I can get help. Just like he was detailed and given his location. He didn't have any problem with giving his location. Even when he first got on the phone, he said, we're on the north end of Horn Island. Immediately. He had no problem. Even though he sounded drunk, he had no problem relaying that. Come on, fam. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. I absolutely believe that now it was more than just 3 or 4 of them involved. We got some girls involved too. At the very least, they're accessories after the fact. Yeah. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.
help you? Hello, sir.
Hello. Okay.
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
There's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is.
Attorney Benjamin Crump has had a breakthrough in the Nolan Xavier Wells case. Y'all know me already. I stay away from speculation and internet theories until they are proven factual. This post last night from Benjamin Crump is a major breakthrough, and I will explain why. And independent breakthroughs like this are vitally important. Why? Because the DA of Mississippi is actively working against us. She literally came out and said, y'all ain't getting Nolan's throat back. We are keeping our autopsy sealed. And while the DA is working against us, the governor of Mississippi, Tate Reeves, is also working against us, accusing Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton for stoking division. Excuse me, Governor? We're stoking division? Nobody wins when the family feels, but my...
With the Nolan Wells case, every day brings a new question. As you know, the full CTO call has now been released. Before this, the public had only heard bits and pieces shared by the media. But after listening to the entire recording, we can clearly hear what sounds like people screaming Nolan's name and someone asking, is he dead? And for those wondering how background audio was captured before the dispatcher answered, the callers were apparently on hold. Calls can still be recorded while someone is waiting on an agent to pick.
That's crazy. They say calls can still be recorded while agent is picking up. So, nigga, this is what they heard on the call. So, at the end of the day, they left his body, bro. They left his body. Everybody left this man's body. And you telling me ain't nobody picked up yet. They haven't went and picked up nobody and they left this man's body. They didn't call the laws and everything, and they leave this man's body to where this man's body is discovered a day or two later, bro. They left this man out there, bro. They left this man dead, dog.
Pick up, and this recording appears to demonstrate exactly that.
Connect you.
See, Detail assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
A simple Google search will take you right to the audio and you can hear it for yourself. It's there. Now, according to several reports online, that distress call was made around 4 o'clock p.m., but the GPS data shows that the boat did not leave Horn Island until 4:31 p.m. Then the emergency call, or at least the problem that prompted that call, apparently began while the boat was still.
And I gotta listen to that part again because hold on. I gotta hear that shit again.
Google search will take you right to the audio and you can hear it for yourself. It's there. Now, according to several reports online, that distress call was made around 4 o'clock p.m., but the GPS data shows that the boat did not leave Horn Island until 4:31 p.m.
Oh, man. So they left the nigga. This right here is showing y'all that they left him. Like, nigga, they left him on the island. Like, they left him dead there. And then they, no. I don't know how this shit is. Now, this shit, because it's like, damn, the call was made at 4:30. The call was made at 4. So they was already, oh, no, man, these people right here full of shit. Yeah, these people right here full of shit like a motherfucker, man. Hey, man, why these people ain't in jail, dog? Damn, that's crazy. Why these people is not in jail yet? Because at the end of the day, did nobody render aid? Who render aid? Did nobody render aid in this situation? Now, as you can see, they saying he dead. He dead. I'm sure he's dead. So nobody render aid. Nobody called nothing. They just left him out there. Boy, that's crazy.
Then the emergency call, or at least the problem that prompted that call, apparently began while the boat was still at or near Horn Island. That would place everyone who was aboard, including Nolan, near Horn Island when something went wrong. However, during that roughly 8-minute call, the caller reportedly says that the boat is in 31 feet of water and no longer at the island.
Right, it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you on Horn Island?
Yes.
All right. Is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
That creates several possibilities.
It don't matter because
around
they
4 o'clock
white.
p.m. was nearly a rounded time,
So
and the call
white.
actually began closer to 4:31. The GPS time represents the first recorded movement away from the island, not the exact moment the boat pushed off. The boat had already moved into deeper water, but the GPS record, or the way it was publicly explained, is incomplete, or there were multiple calls or recordings and the reported times have been combined incorrectly. Either way, according to Warren, all of his buddies have spoken to investigators.
You guys had been interviewed by law enforcement. Mm-hmm. All of you guys have given statements
and provided their accounts of Nolan's last known whereabouts. If they told investigators that Nolan never returned to the boat, but evidence ultimately proves that he did.
When was the last time that you saw Nolan? And then when was the last time that someone reported to you that Nolan was seen? Okay. If that makes sense.
Yeah. The last time I personally laid eyes on Nolan was at like 3 o'clock, and he was, in front of the boat with the girl. And that's the last time I saw him. But there were, I've talked to somebody personally that saw Nolan at 6 o'clock, and someone, we weren't even the last people to see Nolan. Once we left, there were still dozens on.
Man, I can tell you one thing, bro. That white boy got a long nose, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, that nigga got a long ass nose. Like, that nigga got a one of a kind nose, bro. That's a long ass nose. Now I see why they be trying to get their nose done and shit. But this nigga right here lying, this white boy lying like a motherfucker, bro. Damn, that's crazy that he done did an interview, and in the interview down there, he called this lie. Like, he done did an interview, and nigga, they got the goddamn footage from the phone. Man, it's about to be some shit go on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. There's about to be some shit going on, bro. These boys about to make headline, dog. I'm trying to see who gonna be the first one to tell, cause it's like shit. Somebody about to start talking, bro. We playing this shit right now. Everybody hearing the goddamn audio. Everybody heard the goddamn police thing. You don't tell me, so it's like, man, somebody about to get the talking, bro. The niggas about to get the talking, of people about to start running and hiding and shit. But it's some people about to go down. It's some people about to go down for us. The simple fact is that when y'all was on the phone with the operator, they got audio saying that this man is dead. They got audio from when y'all was on the phone with the operator, and they got y'all in the background saying that he dead. And then it's a person said, "I'm sure he dead." And then y'all left him out there, and then they found him. Man, why is these people ain't picking these motherfuckers up yet? Why they haven't picked them up yet? Man, they got enough evidence right now to go pick up everybody that was on the boat. It's enough evidence that they can pick up everybody on the boat and question them again. I don't know about charging them. See, I ain't no police, so I don't know what the charge would be, but it's some motherfuckers that's mine. So it's like, shit, either y'all gonna tell us what happened to him, or shit, we just gotta charge y'all with his death. Y'all know how them laws get. Either you tell us what happened to him, or shit, we just gonna have to charge you with it, and you just gotta fight it in court, dog. Yeah, the police operator, whoever that was, the people in the goddamn thing, yeah, the operator, man, they on the phone, goddamn it, talking to the people, man. And the people hear him in the background, they got all this shit out the phone, dog. And y'all was on hold. They got all this shit while you was on hold, nigga. Man, this shit crazy, bro. Like, why isn't nothing breaking news right now? Like, it's supposed to be some breaking news shit right now. Like, suspects apprehended. Like, what's taking these people so long, dog? Y'all giving these people enough time to run. What the fuck is Mississippi on? Nigga, I'm telling you, that couldn't been no Texas shit. Man, them people will be at your house early in the morning. How long this shit been on the internet? Because them people would have been at your house early in the morning in Texas. You got them jump out boys fucked up, nigga. They come hitting your shit 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. If they got a warrant for your arrest, trust and believe, nigga, they gonna come get your ass in Texas, especially in Houston. Them hoes come to get you. Yeah, nigga, and then there's some big shit like this. Nigga, they about to stop everything for the day. So if you was on the list for the day for them hoes to come get you, now they going to go get these people. They need everybody for this right here. What they must gotta gather up some motherfuckers. Mississippi must ain't got a lot of laws out there or some shit. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I know them people supposed to have them motherfuckers already back up in there. Yeah. This right here show you that it seems like niggas said it show you how slow the process is. That I don't know. I don't want to say that they don't give a fuck about it because we getting this information. So I couldn't say that they don't give a fuck about it, but it seemed like it's a slow process on the arrest. Like, goddamn. It's a slow ass process for y'all to goddamn arrest somebody or to find out what really happened. You don't tell it because there ain't nobody talking. I really don't care too much to see this goddamn interview, but we don't see.
On dozens of boats around us. And I mean, clearly we were not the last people to see Nolan.
So now that it's a known fact that they traveled back with him, that someone aboard was heard saying he's dead, and that his body was later moved or placed into the water to create the appearance of an accidental drowning, then they have some extremely serious explaining to do.
Did you kill Nolan?
Of course not.
Did you have anything?
I like how she did that, but she right here cold, nigga, because they got him placed in the boat where he was dead, and then they took him out the boat and put him in the water and make it seem like he drowned. But she a cold motherfucker. I like how she did that right there. She just did it with the truth. You know what I'm telling you? That's just she told you exactly what happened. You know what I'm telling you? She told you exactly what happened, and that's the truth, dog. Boy, this shit right here, boy, she cold right here. I damn, I gotta follow her. Yeah, goddamn it, I like you, goddamn it. Goddamn it, she told you the truth. She ain't sugarcoat that shit. She ain't throw no extras up in that bitch. She wasn't lying, nigga. That was the straight truth.
Anything to do with Nolan's death?
Of course not. And absolutely not.
Did you delete anything out of Nolan's phone?
No, of course not.
At that point, this would no longer be simply a case involving contradictory timelines or questionable statements. Depending on what happened to Nolan and who participated, investigators could be looking at murder or manslaughter, accessory after the fact, conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and tampering with evidence. Even if Nolan's initial death were accidental, knowingly moving his body, staging a drowning, and lying to investigators could still constitute serious crimes.
There's controversy around the CETO, right? You guys called it in.
Right.
They have that record of you guys, making that emergency call.
Right.
But then there's this, I guess, graphic of you guys traveling at a slow speed. Then all of a sudden you accelerate.
Right.
People are saying that that's an indication of something afoot or foul play going on in that timeline. What do you have to say to the naysayers who are mentioning that something must have happened, that you guys were going slow, then you accelerated all of a sudden?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely not. We got towed probably a quarter mile. Like I said, my buddy Bart drove his boat up next to ours after he pulled us out away from the island. And then he towed us a little more while we were trying to get the motor figured out. I mean, the motor would trim down. So then eventually, and the motor wouldn't trim down. And so eventually we figured out if you held the manual trim on the motor will stay in the water even when you start to accelerate. Because when my buddy would put the boat in gear and forward, the motor would come right back up. So it trimmed down, but then it'd come right back up when you went to go put it in forward and drive.
When people lie, they go into deep, irrelevant details. People are telling stories. They oftentimes will give very deep explanations that have absolutely nothing to do with the content of the conversation itself.
See, what Warren didn't want to explain is, why did they cancel the CETO call? Why did you tell the lady that you didn't need Coast Guard assistance? You see, at some point when you guys were making a call to CETO, someone else was on a phone making a call to Wyatt's grandfather, the owner of the boat. And when you guys told him that Nolan was on that boat dead, he immediately called that captain and told him that you guys no longer needed the help. The boat magically is rescued in planes at a high speed going back to Eli Jackson's home.
My buddy Wyatt pulled the plug and we planed off. We moved all the way to the front of the boat so we could plane off. And eventually we planed off and the boat was running.
You say you can see that, and that and is, nigga, y'all threw that nigga ass off. Yeah, that's that and part. That and yeah. Oh boy, y'all out of there, man. Yeah, and he had something to do with it. He probably was the main leader. The Pawpaw was probably telling them what to do, man. Y'all have to do this, because if y'all don't, they gonna say that y'all, you know what I'm saying, that y'all gonna have to do this, man. Just imagine a black boy coming up dead, and then they too young to drink. That's the whole thing. Why ain't nobody taking it serious about the alcohol? Like, why is it some kids driving a boat full of alcohol? That's what motherfuckers is not taking serious. So that's probably why they called the people out. They probably didn't want the people to come because they was drinking on the boat, and they probably wouldn't know that they was drunk, my nigga. You know what I'm telling you? So don't come. We're gonna get somebody else to pull the boat, because these ain't nobody on the boat older than 21. You remember that? So these motherfuckers ain't old enough to drink. So the goddamn Coast Guard's pulling up, and these motherfuckers drunk and shit, and this nigga done passed out or whatever done happened to him on the boat. You don't tell it, nah, hell nah. Y'all was drinking, man. Hey, man, y'all dry that motherfucker, get it straight here, man, and throw him out somewhere. You don't tell it. Papa gave them the directions, man. You don't tell that bullshit you that.
So when you're playing golf and you have water in the boat and you're
these teenagers, man, these motherfuckers is teenagers, and it's like alcohol is not serious. No, alcohol was the whole cause of this. Them motherfuckers was drinking them goddamn Bud Lights, them Coronas, getting drunk to them motherfuckers, and probably started fighting, and y'all probably jumped them and killed him, and y'all threw his ass out. What's up, Miss Toy? What's going down? What's the deal? It's 375 in the building, man. Yeah, this shit right here fucked up, man. This Nolan Wells shit, man. This man, look at this dude. No, man, look how long that motherfucker is. Boy, that nigga got a long motherfucker, boy. I bullshit you not. Hey, I bullshit you not, boy. That nigga got a long motherfucker. Look at that nigga nose, man. Man, what the fuck? I break that bitch. Boom, boom. Split that bitch in half.
And we're going pretty fast. We're going probably 40, 42 miles an hour.
I don't know about y'all, but it sounds like Pop was in on it too.
This is Captain Seth.
Damn right he was.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee for service come up under Jerry.
No emotion. Okay. Red flag.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island.
It's 375.
He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking. And he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18. And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24 footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said that Jerry. Yeah, he said,
okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So I'm guessing that they may have figured it out, because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and their boat won't crank.
Yeah, they're in a panic. He's saying the bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, I get it. It's a kid.
Now, this interview that Warren gave could become extremely damaging evidence if investigators can prove that he knew what happened to Nolan and deliberately presented a false account. Now, although lying during a media interview is not ordinarily a crime by itself, prosecutors could compare every word Warren said publicly with his statements to investigators, the boat's GPS data, the CTO call's exact timestamps, the background voices captured in the recording, phone records, witness statements, and forensic evidence. If those records prove Warren knew Nolan returned to the boat.
All right.
I know we have a membership guaranteed.
Or knew something happened to him, his interview could be used to demonstrate consciousness of guilt, an attempt to establish a false public narrative, or possible coordination among the people involved. The interview itself may not be a criminal charge, but it could become powerful evidence supporting allegations of obstruction, conspiracy, or accessory after the fact. That's why I said his stepmama doesn't like him.
Judge Ashley Cole, we got some questions for you, since you don't think that you're supposed to follow your judicial code of conduct. What judge is on Facebook going into the comments of a Django podcaster telling him that you left a comment in his messages, please read, and then your usual suspect, stepson, goes to do a podcast with him? You know damn well you're not supposed to be doing that. But you're using your proximity to power, your proximity to resources, your proximity to your license to play with an investigation. Why are you violating your judicial code of conduct? You know that a judge is never supposed to comment on a pending investigation. You already violated that. We know that those boys that are under the legal age to drink in Mississippi, somebody purchased that alcohol. We know that they were drinking. We know that they kept Nolan's phone. But you are on Django's Facebook in his comment section, leaving messages for him to read. And your stepson end up on that podcast?
Now that we can clearly hear the audio, let's go back to what Ashley Cole said a couple of weeks ago. She said, right is right and wrong is wrong. Well, someone responded and said, Judge Ashley Cole, please report to the front of the congregation. The unedited CETO emergency call has been released. The truth doesn't change when more evidence comes to light. Does your statement, right is right and wrong is wrong, still apply here? We'll wait.
And why did you choose to not speak to anybody but me?
Right. Okay. Well, you know, Officer Tatum, I've been watching you for a good while now. And, you know, I think you're a great guy. You've kind of, ever since things got really hot, you've kind of been on my friends and I's side. And I really like that about you. I mean, I thought you were very confident, well-spoken, and I really enjoyed that. And all my friends and I watch you. We all think you're great. We love your faith with the Lord. You know, we try to be closer and closer with the Lord every day. And so did Nolan, you know, and so did Nolan, you know. We all trust in the Lord, and for the Lord to reveal the truth. And I know that's what will happen because I have faith and my family has faith. There's no reason to hide anything. You know, this is our friend. We have nothing to hide. I mean, we were trying to help, do everything that we could to help out.
If Nolan was here, what do you think he would say about all this?
I think Nolan has Nolan's one of the best men I've ever met. I mean, he has an amazing heart. And like I said in the beginning, I mean, Nolan is one of the nicest and sweetest people I've ever met. I mean, seriously, he had no hate in his heart whatsoever. I think if Nolan knew this was going on, he'd be sick to his stomach. I mean, Nolan hated all hate and arguing and drama. He didn't like any of that. So, I mean, I think if Nolan knew this was going on, he'd be very, very upset. I mean, it's horrible. If he knew his friends were getting these threats and, you know, we were, you know, felt threatened for our lives, I mean, Nolan would be traumatized if he was here. Like, and if he knew that, like, I mean, he was a person of no violence, and, you know, he had a really good heart. He would hate it.
You think your friendship with Nolan inspired you to want to speak out?
Of course. I mean, I know Nolan. And like I said, I've been really tight with Nolan since 8th grade. And he's a best friend of mine. He's like a brother. And Nolan's the type of guy to fight back for what's right and fight for the truth. And I know Nolan would tell me if he was here to fight back and make sure the truth is out and make sure your word is out, because that's what matters most.
Do you have any theories about what could have possibly happened to Nolan?
You know, my buddies and I have talked about it. And like I said, I mean, I've been on the water my entire life. My friends have. It's not like we're unexperienced in this, but Nolan was my best friend, and he was my friend's best friends. And well, he was like a brother to me. And more than anything, and the thing that's most important is what happened to him. And I mean, I want to know just as much as anybody else. I mean, that's all, like, my friends haven't stopped talking about that. Like, what happened, and, you know, like, just trying to figure it out. But I would never want to put it on somebody else because of the hate that I've received for just being out there around them, and my name getting brought up because I called the Coast Guard. I was the first one to call the Coast Guard. I mean, I don't know. And I want to know more than anybody. I mean, my friends and I are like have been wondering this for a while. And, you know, we just want to know as much as anybody else what happened to him. But I would never want to sit here and blame anybody else and put this on anybody else because of the hate and death threats that my family and my friends have received. It's horrible. And I would never want someone else to like experience that, you know?
Yeah, especially if there's no evidence to it.
Exactly.
It's been said out there that you guys immediately delete your social media, lower it up, as if you were in some type of fear that you would be implicated in this. What do you say to that?
I mean, of course we lured up, and of course, I deleted my social media. I was getting death threats before anything ever came out because I was the one that called the Coast Guard. I mean, people put this all on me because I was the one that called. I was the one that was, worried. My friends were just as well. I mean, of course I deleted all my social media. I was getting insane death threats, like stuff I couldn't even believe 2 days after. And, we went straight to the police. I wanted the police to come and ask questions. I wanted them to know and have all of my information. And, I mean, people were accusing me of murdering my best friend. It's sick. I mean, like, just because of race. I mean, it's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach. I mean, I got off of social media because there were people saying insane things to me and my family, and I just couldn't sit there and look at it. I mean, that's it.
I'm not saying that Warren did it, but I'm also not saying that Warren didn't do it. What happened to Nolan could have been an accident because you guys were on the boat. He's dead? Nolan, it was too much of a panic. However, you lied. He was on that boat and you didn't get him help. You had his family searching for answers. You claimed to be out on a boat searching for him when you were the one that saw him last. This call is very damaging evidence, and if it does not lead to arrest, then we know why. I'm going to play this one more time for you, and I'm ending the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk about it down below.
Okay.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't have the tag on
unless you have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How many? All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 3 degrees. 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry,
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have a VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on Horn Island?
Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
Oh, we're not aground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right. Where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs.
Real quick, man. I know a lot of y'all been following this whole Nolan Wells thing way long and more in depth than me. I ain't took the time to dive in it, but at some point I am and give y'all my honest opinion on it. But I was just on the plane and I seen like 2 clips. I guess it just was intended for me to see it. But it was one video they showed. They were just panning, I guess, Horn Island, showing y'all the boats and the people and shit who was at Horn Island that day. And I say, shit. You see all the flags and shit on all the boats. I say, shit, man, this is a rally. This is like a rally to me. Shit, I don't know what it looked like to y'all. I said, man, this is like a rally. And I already know what some people going to say. Oh, them just people who love their country and with the American flag. Oh, listen, I love my country too. But it's just like I tell people about that American flag today means something totally different to me than it meant when I was in elementary. When I was in elementary, they used to make us stand up, put our hand over our heart, and sing the pledge of allegiance. What they told me that flag stood for back then, and how I feel when I see the American flag today, it's 2 different things. It's like when I just see the Confederate flag hanging off the back of that pickup truck. It told me all I needed to know about that pickup truck. I know that. To me, it did. And then I went a step further. I said, man, let me look at some of the let me screenshot some of these flags. Let me see what kind of flags even hanging in there. Look at this flag right there. Shit, ain't no way. That skull, I don't know what that even means. The skull head, black. Ah, shit.
No.
Do you have personal knowledge of someone directly in your friend group having anything to do with Nolan's death?
No, not at all.
So I saw you on television, you had an interview, and I felt like you laid out a few things that I think the world needs to know and be clear about.
Okay.
And the first one is the relationship that you had with Nolan. Can you explain your relationship with Nolan?
Yeah, I will. So his mom got on TV, as everybody has seen, and said that she didn't know me. And man, that can't be farther from the truth. Me and Nolan, I met Nolan in 9th grade in our 2nd block class. It was math. He was one of the first guys I made friends with. It was somebody I made a connection to. Like off rip, he was an athlete. I could tell he was an athlete. When I walked into class, we sat really close to each other. And all he did, he turned around and asked me for a pencil when I first met him in 9th grade when I moved to Ocean Springs. Man, it was tough. And the relationship there has always been best friend in my eyes. I never wanted to take away how close somebody else was with Nolan, but Nolan was my best friend. That was a guy I knew I could call at any point in time. He called me at 11 o'clock on the 4th to see where I was parked at. Man, me and Nolan have countless nights of him giving me advice on my girlfriend, on my life in general. Nolan has been the only friend, and I love my friends and my best friend in this group of guys, but Nolan has been the only person that ever tell me like he's proud of what I've done. He's proud of how hard I worked. He's proud of me going overseas to go play ball. That was my guy. Like, that was my best friend.
Yeah, and so how does it make you feel when the media activists are coming out and alluding to the fact that you may have something to do with what happened to Nolan on that day?
Man, that hurts. It hurts is an understatement. I beat myself up every night I lay down. Beat myself up anytime it crosses my mind. Because in my head, if I wasn't drinking, if I didn't get into that altercation, maybe I would be able to do something. Maybe I would have saw something. maybe I would have told Nolan, hey, man, you're not going with that girl. Just come back with us. We're going back a little bit later. We can go meet up with the guys later. Maybe